He is a grassroots mobilizer, he is a businessman, he is a property player and a friend of the masses. Though he has lived in Ibadan for many years, he is not from Ibadan. Why many refer to him as a strong man is because he has come to be seen as a human rights defender of sorts. He has this reputation for defending people against injustice. Every day his Ibadan home is filled up with people who come to complain to him about one injustice done to them by one powerful person or another. Everyone calls him Sunday Igboho, but now we know his real name is Sunday Adeyemo. Hello and welcome back to Go-Kart TV. In today's episode, we shall be looking at interesting facts you did not know about Sunday Igboho, Part 2. Sunday Igboho recently revealed in an interview, and I quote, "I know I am a tough person, so I laugh when I hear people say they want to be called Sunday Igboho. The name Sunday Igboho scares me myself. Though it's my name, I was named Igboho because it's the name of my town. But I myself, I am tough. If you check my palms, most women's palms are not as soft as my palms. I have never been a bricklayer. I have never been a farmer or a carpenter. I was born with stubbornness. I have never scammed. So it's not easy being a stubborn person and still being successful. It's a big task. I am like a 1 million man in one person. Those who know me can testify that Igboho is a powerful being. I have been to every part of the world. I have been to America, to Europe. I have many wives and children in America and Germany. It's not easy doing all these things. It's not easy to use my character in a movie, but my character was used to act in a movie. Only God knows where we will all rise to become something in life." Blaming others for the high level of insecurity in towns and villages in the Ibarapa local government area of Oyo State, Igboho gave them 7 days to vacate the area. In an interview with The Cable, one of his closest friends who grew up with Sunday Igboho said his Kingsman regularly entertained people while growing up. I quote, "I have known Igboho since he was a child. We grew up on the same street in Igboho. We are both from Modeke area of the town. Our family houses are not far from each other. While we were growing up, he would assemble us and we would follow him to play around the town. From childhood, when he was attending community school, Modeke, he cultivated the idea of leading a group of people. He was a comedian. I remember that regularly he did things that made people laugh. Back then, during weekends, he would dress like a pregnant woman and then instruct one of us to beat a drum while he danced around the town. Wherever people gathered to relax, he would go there to dance and make them laugh. He was a restless and a lively person as a young boy." His friend further stated that Igboho was a regular host to pupils who were sent away from school in those days. He said his childhood friend eventually left the sleepy town to realize his desire to be a leader. "I also remembered in those days when people were sent home from school for one reason or the other. They would head straight to Sunday Igboho's house instead of going to their different homes." He said he eventually left Igboho at a time in his life but he is visiting the town regularly. Whenever it comes till date, it's always like a carnival. Everyone will know that Sunday is around because he enters the town like a king. Many people will pay him a visit. In turn, he will also pay visits to his friends, the town's traditional rulers, and other leaders. He also pays visits to leaders of all religions in the town. That is why it is difficult to know his religion, because he identifies with all religious groups and contributes to all their activities. When asked if indeed Igboho possesses metaphysical powers, his friend said, yes, it is true, adding that Igboho's grandfather, who had some forms of power, might have transferred it to his grandson. The metaphysical power he has is beyond imagination. His grandfather was known to possess some powers. Everyone who lived in the town before his death will know of the power of Sunday's grandfather, he said. I knew the man well because we usually passed the front of his house every day. He was around 95 years old at the time. From the stories we heard, many people visited him to seek blessings. What I also heard from the elders of the town is that if he cursed anyone, it will come to pass. Igboho is well known in the Oke-Ogun area of Oyo State because it is an ancient town and because we have scholars from the town. But lately, Sunday has added to its popularity. Igboho, as he is popularly called, is a very rich businessman who trades in Tokunbo vehicles. He had invested so much money that he made from politics into his automobile business. He worked as a private security for politicians, but he is not a card-carrying member of any political party. In an interview, Igboho said, "People don't know a lot of things about me. The thing I detest the most is oppression. Whenever I see that anyone is being oppressed or cheated for being on his rights, I defend such people. I say it all the time that anyone who can point out that Sunday Igboho killed someone should come out with the facts." Even at the height of the heated politics between the late Chief Lamidi Adedibu and former Governor Rashidi Ladoja in Oyo State, I didn't kill anyone. The only thing I did was to protect Ladoja and shield him from harm whenever he was to be attacked. As hot as the venue of the Akure Ondo State primary of the People's Democratic Party was in 2006, I ensured the safety of the former governor. People made moves to buy me over in order to harm Ladoja, but I refused. I am a loyal person. I do not betray anyone I am with. Go and ask about me and let them tell you that it was Adedibu Ladoja face-off that made people shout my name as if they know me. I am a man of peace. Igboho further states, "Let me tell you what happened some years back. There was a crisis between some quarters in Igboho and people were shooting, attacking one another. People expected me to go home and join in the fight because Modeke, where I'm from, was in the fight. They expected me to support killing, but I didn't do that. I said I am from Igboho and my people could not be fighting one another. I settled the dispute. I called all the stakeholders and told them to end the crisis. Soldiers could not end the crisis back then, but I did. Many people prayed for me, while others felt angry that I didn't support them. My position then was that those being wasted could be the benefactors of the killers and even the town. So, Sunday Igboho is a man doing the task God sent him. Yes, I am a tough person. Some call me a troublemaker, but I am not. That is the truth." Another fact that people might not know is that Sunday Igboho had a very close relationship with Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde. He recently attacked the state governor in a viral video over an arrest order issued to him after he placed a quit notice to the elders in Ibarapa North local government area of the state. Speaking in an Instagram live chat with popular journalist Dele Momodu, he said him and Makinde used to be very close. You'll recall that he assisted Makinde to win the 2019 governorship election through their relationship that predated that exercise. According to him, the governor commissioned his house. In his words, "Governor Seyi Makinde and I have been together for a long time. He commissioned my house and also provided a 500 kVA transformer for my street." On the allegation that Sunday Igboho amassed wealth from land grabbing, his friend said he was aware that Sunday helped those who lost their lands to land grabbers in many parts of the state. He said Sunday has played big roles in the development of Igboho. Oftentimes, he mediates in disputes between communities in the town. He helps people repossess land forcefully taken by land grabbers in areas of the state such as Muniya. All he needs is enough proof of ownership. Another fact you might not know is that a number of Yoruba movies have been named after him, called Sunday Igboho. The first was by Bolaji Odunsi. A couple of others have also been produced. It is the story of his life and what a lot of people don't know about him and the stuff he is made of. In an interview with the Tribune, he was asked by the interviewer, "You were honored at a point as Akoni Odua, a position that is, despite being ordinary, connotes warfare and violence, and people in that category often have a lot of disciples. You have described yourself as a man of peace, but people talk of the atrocious things that the boys who follow you do. What do you have to say?" "Those who follow me are like my younger brothers," he replied, "and none of them can do anything unlawful. But the problem is most thugs and misguided youths cause trouble in my name. They do bad things and claim to be Sunday Igboho's boys. I have never seen these people before. Whenever they were arrested by the police and they were asked whether they could identify me, they then confessed that they had never seen me before. I am a lawful person. I don't go to where there is violence. Even when someone reports land grabbers, I will tell them to go and call them, and I will want them to release the lands to the rightful owners. I have actually told the police anybody that calls himself my boy and oppresses another person is not close to me, that such a person should be arrested and the appropriate justice should be served. I say it everywhere." Mr. Igboho then continued, "If God doesn't retire me, I will be like this till I am no more. I have a child in Canada. The child will be successful, and another one in Germany. One day he went to school and his teacher beat him up. He asked the teacher if he knows who his father is. 'I am the son of Sunday Igboho. My dad will come to this school.' It's not easy to become a big warrior and successful like I have been. It's not easy. The reason some people can't be like me is that, for example, my friend is being cheated and abused. If you do that, it means that you have insulted indirectly." So there you go again, another set of interesting facts you did not know about Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho is a defender of the defenseless. He is a lover of the poor. He is a lover of humanity. Sunday Igboho, the Yoruba people are behind you. Oduduwa will not let you fail. Thank you for joining me on this video, and I hope to see you on another interesting video from Golkar TV.